Incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Good evening and Roll Tribe, ICC fans, as we're just moments away from the tip-off of the 25-26 basketball season between ICC and Lawson. The men have already started this season. It'll be the Lady Indians' first game of the year. Of course, they are the defending Region 23 champions, and so they will be looking to defend that crown this season. So a non-conference game to start with here for ICC. We do appreciate everyone that's tuned in here and welcome those that are watching in part of Lawson State. This is the Metro Ford pregame show. Let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with Lawson. As we said, no game, so they're 0-0 on the year. They'll start a 5'6" sophomore guard out of McCalla, Alabama, number 4, Mosley. That'll be number 5'8", sophomore guard out of Tuscaloosa, number 5, Walker. A 5'10" sophomore guard / forward, also out of Tuscaloosa, number 10, Golston. Wearing number 23, a 5'3" freshman guard out of Mountainville, Alabama, Harris. And a 5'11" freshman forward / center from LaGrange, Georgia, number 32, Mahone. I do apologize because I do not have the first names for the players here for Lawson State, as well, we went to the website and they did not have the updated website, so we got some names here late on the evening. Take a look now at ICC starting lineup being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and here's a look at tonight's starting lineups. Starting a 5'9" sophomore guard out of Starkville, Tootie Lockett wearing number 2. Number 10, Ayana Winters, a 5'7" sophomore guard out of Chula. And then number 13, Brianna Turner, a 5'11" sophomore forward out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And then Chloe Chisholm wearing number 24. She's a 5'11" freshman guard out of New Site. And finally wrapping up Tonight's starting lineup, Madison Dabbs wearing number 25, a 6'1 sophomore forward out of Fulton, Mississippi. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Robin Porter hopes she has that same winning combination put together this evening here in the season opener against Lawson. Well, we're just about 3.5 minutes away from the opening tip being brought to you by Guaranteed Bank. We're going to take another timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutosales.com. That's MetroFordAutosales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
Somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Pizza.
Guys, you're not going to...
Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won a Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutosales.com. That's MetroFordAutosales.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show. We're going to take you to the floor for the playing of the national anthem and the introduction of today's starting lineups, being brought to you by our PA announcer, Sam Ferris, who is also the proud owner of Sam's Town Market in Manatee, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. Let's go to the floor.
And now, introducing the starting lineup for Lawson State Community College, led by head coach Aubrey Wiley. From McAllen, Alabama, sophomore 5'6", number 4, Alicia Mosley. From Tuscaloosa, sophomore 5'8", number 5, Brianna Walker. A sophomore 5'10" from Tuscaloosa, number 10, Aaliyah Golston. From Mountville, Alabama, a freshman 5'3", number 23, Talia Harris. And a freshman center 5'11" from LaGrange, Georgia, number 32, Renaya Mahone. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your ICC Lady Indians. First head guard from Starkville, a sophomore standing 5'9", number 2, Tootie Lockett. From Chula, a sophomore guard at 5'7", number 10, Isana Winner. A sophomore forward standing 5'11" from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, number 13, Brianna Turner. And the other forward, standing 5'11" from Newsline, number 24, Chloe Chisholm. And rounding out the starting five, from right here in Bullfield, a sophomore center at 6'1", number 25, Madison Gann. Your Lady Indians are led by head coach Robin Porter and her assistants Chip Alexander, Diamond Mags, and Chip Ashford.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Lawson State. A doubleheader this evening here on the ICC Sports Network. Take a look at Coach Robin Porter giving her last instructions here for her ladies as they will get set to tip things off here. As we said, both teams playing their first game of the season. So see which team can maybe get their rhythm going early. Could be some of the Bank Oklahoma keys to victory this evening here in Fulton. ICC in their home white trimmed in red and powder blue as Lawson comes in with a light blue trimmed in gold. Kind of reminds you of Pitt as there's a baseline jumper up in and good. Tootie Lockett starting where she left off last season, but a quick answer on the other end. A missed layup though, and ICC caught a break as that easy layup goes for naught for Lawson. Lockett gets it. She wants to drive inside. She's hammered and will go to the free throw line for an opportunity at shooting two. So 9:37 to go here in the early goings of this one. We appreciate everyone that's tuned in here this evening as Lockett will head to the line for a two-shot opportunity. First free throw rattles in and out, no good. ICC preseason number 22 in the country as they were able to advance all the way to Casper, Wyoming last season to the NJCAA National Tournament as the second free throw good. 3 points now for Lockett. They won Region 23 in an impressive manner last season, so trying to do the same this. There's a shot up in it good. Nice answer, a little high-low game that time as Golston gets the basket, then ICC turns it over. Quick three-pointer, well beyond NBA range, halfway down, no good. Rebound to Lawson. That shot is up, no good. Man, Lawson just cannot buy a basket. 3 good looks that time, and neither one of them wanted to go home. So this is Winters with the basketball now. Going to dribble over to the right corner, direct traffic. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 10. Quick jumper, high arching, bank off the glass is good. Chloe Chisholm, her first ever collegiate points. A freshman out of New Site makes it 5-2 now in favor of the Indians here in the early goings of this one. Lawson looking to drive inside, gets bumped on the way, and it's going to be a pair of free throws coming up, as this is going to be Walker heading to the free throw line. That foul was on Brianna Turner. That's going to be her first foul, each team with a foul here in the early goings of this one. Turner will check out. Checking in will be number 22 for the Indians, Amari Bodie. She is a freshman out of Pontotoc. I do apologize if I get any of these names wrong, as making that quick transition from basically football and soccer and volleyball to basketball. Really haven't had enough time to sit down and get some of these names here early, as that first free throw was off the mark for Walker. Second free throw makes up for it and drills that one. She's got 1 point this evening. Hear that ICC All-American pep band getting fired up. As that one nearly taken away, but Lockett keeps it. Out to Winters now. She's going to back it up and reset the offense. Right wing now dribbles over. Tootie with the basketball. Calls for a screen for Dab. Gets it. Tries to pick and roll. But a nice job there by Lawson to slap it away and then come away with a loose ball. Cougars with the basketball now. They're going to reset the attack. Left side of the floor now. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Ball loose for a second. Went for the steal. And that backdoor cut was not there after she dropped the basketball. Quickly into the corner. Three-pointer on its way. Back iron, no. And Dabs with the rebound. So Winters will bring it across midcourt. 5-3 is the score early going here in this one. Chisholm, three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, for the Indians, and they're going to reset. Lockett with it. She'll call out the play. That was Bodie who grabbed that rebound for the Indians. Now Lockett gets by the defender in the paint, goes up strong, can't finish, and the rebound slapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. .7:21 to go here in the first quarter. 5-3. Indians with the early lead. Up top they go. Dangerous pass. Chisholm able to get it back. Puts the jumper up and buries it. Chloe, nice start to her collegiate career. She's got 4 points to lead all scorers in the contest. Lawson back down the other end. That's going to be a foul as the Indians kind of caught out of position. Great job that time by, I believe that was Golston, to recognize that, attack, and draw the foul. And she'll head to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Amos will check in. Star Amos, a freshman out of Florence, Mississippi. First free throw is good. Golston leading the way now for Lawson. She's got 3. A chance to tie Chisholm for the game high at 4th, a made free throw, and she does. Lawson is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. ICC is 1 of 2. This is Winters now on the other end of the floor, looking to go to work. Man-to-man defense out of Lawson. Tosses it over to Bodie, now to Chisholm. Chisholm with the basketball, picks up her dribble, and then turns it over. Nice anticipation. Layup on the other end is good. That was Mosley with the steal and the finish. And we're tied at 7 now. As this is Lockett with the basketball. She's going to call the play up top for the Indians. As we talk about ICC, they won that Region 23 tournament last year. Good recruiting class. They return 4 or 5 off last year's team. That's that basket. Good. And ICC retakes the lead now by 2. Three-pointer from the corner, short, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds, and it will belong to ICC. Another substitution coming into the game here. This is going to be number 5, Kinsley James, a sophomore out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. She's listed at 5'7". Lawson wants to come out in the press. ICC so far no issue breaking it. Just got to get it across before the 10 count, and they do. Plenty of time to spare as Lawson kind of did a jump trap, then fell out of it. Ayana out to Tootie for three. That one well off the mark, no good. Rebound, but stepped out of bounds right as she went to save it. And the ball will go back to Lawson. Now, this is what you come to expect here in the early goings of this one. The first game of the year, a lot of nerves on the floor, and it's a little different. You can battle your teammates all you want, but when those bright lights of the Davis-Event Center turn on and looking across at some strangers that you're playing makes it a little bit more nerve-wracking, if you will, for both these squads. Floater in the paint, off the mark, no good. Rebound, slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Lawson on the baseline. ICC, as traditional with Coach Porter, going quickly to the bench and goes deep, as this will be Dilworth, number 21. Kelsey Dilworth, one of those returners from last season that saw pretty good minutes last year for ICC. She's a Fulton native. Lawson with it now, wanting to spin inside. Great defense. Tries to go up and under, nothing there. Got her own rebound. The putback is good. Outstanding hustle by Golston. She's got 6 points to lead all scorers, and we're tied at 9. It's been a minute since ICC has been able to string together back-to-back baskets. Lawson's defense really stepping up and playing big over the last few minutes. Indians with it now, swinging around up top. Lockett tries to drive inside, had it poked away. Inside quick pass, and the shots will be blocked out of bounds. Shot clock will remain with 4 seconds. Lawson's going to send in a sub here. This will be number 12, Haynes, coming into the contest. Golston will get a quick breather here as she's been a spark for the Cougars early on. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. And that time, just unfortunate, James kind of lost her positioning on the floor, stepped out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back to Lawson. Lawson has never led in this contest. Has trailed as much as 4. Chance to take their first lead of the night. Into the corner, thought about it. Good defense by the Indians to take it away. This three-pointer's up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Mosley as she hits the first 3 of the night, and a timeout taken on the floor. Lawson 12, ICC 9. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
I believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 12-9 is your score. Lawson State with their first lead of the evening. And another near turnover by the Indians. Lawson starting to figure it out a little bit defensively here and causing the Indians some problems. ICC now will get it, set it up on the offensive side of the floor, facing what has been a tough man-to-man defense out of the Cougars. Inside out they go with it. Back to Lockett in the corner. Lockett trying to feed it inside. Nothing there. 8 seconds now. Lockett steps back. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound. She was cut underneath as she got the rebound. They're going to call the foul before the shot. And so it'll be Indian ball on the baseline. 19 seconds on the shot clock. See if they reset it to 20 with the foul. As Winters will check back into the game. Lockett will check out here for the Indians. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Indians with it. Inside out they go. Ooh, near travel was able to get the ball put down just before taking that extra step. Winters in trouble, sees the trap, now kicks it out, gets it back. She wants to drive inside, spins in the paint, turnaround jumper, yes. Big basket there, first of the night for Winters. And ICC stays within 1 of Lawson here in the early goings of this one. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Not real sure why our scoreboard is reading 9, but it is 3. Try to get that adjusted here. Apologize for that. As I missed the last bucket by Lawson, as now they have built their largest lead of the night at 4. Both teams have led as much as 4 here in the first quarter. Chisholm with it. She came out a spark for the Indians, getting that start tonight in her collegiate debut. Try to feed it inside. Good defense by Lawson, forces it away. And then another steal by the Cougars down the other end. Layup is good. That's Walker. Unofficially 3 points in the contest. And 6 now is the largest lead of the night here for the Lady Cougars. Beautiful spin move. Running shot up. No. Rebound being fought for. Saved in bounds, and Lawson finds it. Cougars trying to come out and continue this roll they're on right now. Up 17-11 with 2:15 to go here in the first. It is a doubleheader tonight. The men's action will be coming your way. That one's scheduled to start right around 7:30 if everything goes to plan here in the first game. Three-pointer on its way. Rattles in and out, no good. Nice block out there by Winters, and now she wants to get out and run. In the middle of traffic, coast to coast, can't get the shot to fall. And the rebound to the Indians. Chisholm for 3. No. Indians can't buy a bucket right now. That one no good. Partially blocked. ICC fans wanted to foul. I say good, no call there by the officials. Lawson quickly on the other end. That one off the mark, no good. That was just a heat check there for Lawson. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Indians dodge a bullet there. Inside 1.5 to go now here in the first quarter. Indians need a basket in a big way. Chisholm fakes the handoff. Now will deliver it up top. That's James. Back over to Chloe. Chloe goes inside. Her shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no. There is a lid on the bucket for the Indians. We saw that for a moment with Lawson. Then they were able to get it going as the players having to check out here. Don't know if it might be a jam finger or what. One of the trainers going to check on her on the sideline, and looks like Lawson's going to need to take a timeout here. Full timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. That timeout also being brought to you by your Itawamba County State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland, a proud sponsor of today's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Indians trail it with a minute to play here in the first, 17-11. Winters drops it off. Baseline jumper on his way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound being chased down. Hustled for, and that's last touched. Out of bounds by Lawson. Well, again, the Indians have gone cold. Maybe one bucket over the last 3 minutes here, and Lawson has taken advantage to pull this one out to a 17-11 lead. And then just a bad inbounds pass, and the Indians catch a break there. No over and back called. I thought ICC had touched it before it went into the backcourt. So the referee says play on here. Winters wanting to go inside, one-on-one. Jumper bouncing, no. The iron unkind for the Indians here in the latter part of the first quarter. Lawson quickly down the other end, and no basket. Great charge taken that time by James. And that's going to be the first foul whistled on Story. Third foul whistled on the Cougars. Shot clock is off here with less than 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. ICC needs a basket just to grab a little bit of momentum heading into the end of the quarter. Drive to the basket and a foul. And so this will send number 5, James, to the free throw line for ICC. And tough for Story. She got the charge on one end that committed the foul on the other, so she's got 2 quick fouls here. As now this is James to the free throw line. First free throw, good. First basket in a while for the Indians. 2 of 3 unofficially from the free throw line. Those stats being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Lawson making all sorts of changes on this free throw attempt. We're waiting the second here from James. It's on its way, and that one good. Both of them carbon copies of each other. As now the Indians cut the lead to 4, and then a turnover on the other end. That time is just wasn't expecting the basketball. When she got it, had to cut back to it, lost her footing. Traveling is the call. So ICC, well, if they can turn that turnover into points here before the end of the quarter, would be huge. Winners with it. 5 seconds now, wanting to work one-on-one. Running shot is up, not the shot you're looking for if you're ICC. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Lawson 17, ICC 13. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, can I help you with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 17-13. Lawson with the lead. They'll have the basketball to start the second quarter here. Indians just could not buy a basket. Really didn't have very many good-looking offensive possessions. And Lawson, who started cold, is absolutely red hot here over the last few minutes. That runner is up, in, and good. That's Witsy with what I think is her first basket of the night. As there's the shot inside by Dabbs, had it blocked out of bounds. So 7 was the largest lead there in the quarter. That's where it's back to 6. Winters gets it inbounds. Quick turnaround jumper. Rattling around. No good. Good look. Good shot. Just the iron said no. So just starting the second quarter here. ICC trailing this one 19-13. Lawson with it, looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. In the corner for a 3. Ball fake. Dribbles forward. Jumper on its way. No good. Easy rebound there for Winters. Winters quickly up the floor to Lockett. Lockett wanting to drive baseline. Had it taken away. Ball slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with ICC on the baseline. Got a substitution in here. Actually, let's just reset. On the floor, Tootie Lockett wearing number 2. 13 is Turner. You've got Winters, who has the ball in the corner now. Dabbs is on the floor. And also checking in is going to be Shields for the first time this evening. So ICC looking for anybody that can get a shot to fall. Turn around in the paint. Good. Turner with her first points of the night. ICC still hanging around in this one despite being ice cold from the floor, only trailing by 4. And the Indians, just a miscommunication defensively, but a big-time miss there for Lawson as ICC now quickly down the other end. Thought about the 3, did Aisley. Now steps back for a long 2. That one off the mark. Dabbs had the rebound, but lost it out of bounds until Aisley was Shields was just rushing that one a little bit. And we'll get a substitution in the game now for ICC. James will re-enter here for the Indians. 8:17 to go until halftime. Invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. Take a look at Lady Indians ICC Hall of Fame inductee Jamaica Hoskins. As that ball turned over and ICC with it now. Indians trying to get out in transition. Lockett bumped, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound was had by Winters, lost by Winters, and then it's going to be slapped out of bounds. Referee says last touched by the Cougars. Another sub coming in here. This will be number 3. That's Jackson for Lawson State. Substitution being brought to you by Banco Kelowna. Winters trying to weave her way through traffic. Cut off. Good defense by Lawson. On the wing now is ICC with the basketball. Into the corner. That's going to be a 3, and it's good. Lockett buries the 3. First of the night for the Indians. She's got 6 points, and ICC is pulled within 1. I tell you what, you tell Coach Porter that they're going to go on that cold of a streak, but only still be down by 1 at this point in the ballgame, she'll take it. Wild shot put up, blocked by Winters. Winters wanting to push in the open floor. Running layup, it's good. Winters, she's got 4 points now, and ICC has battled back to take a 1-point lead here inside 7 minutes to go until halftime. Cougars with the basketball, still working against that man-to-man defense. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ball slapped away. Lockett with the loose ball will come in. Running layup, fall away, no good. A lot of contact, but a good no call there by the official. Now Lawson wants to come down on the other end. Used an elbow to clear out, but they're going to get Dabbs for bumping. Tough break there for Dabbs as she ate a pretty good elbow from the drive inside and reacted to that, and then will get hit with the foul. Subs coming in for both teams here for ICC. Amos will come back in along with Dilworth. And then you've got Harris re-entering and Walker for Lawson. Those substitutions being brought to you by Little Caesars. That first free throw is up and good. Golston having a good night tonight. She's got 7, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. A chance to retake the lead here, and she can't get it to fall. Commentators jinx on that one. 20-all is your score. 6.5 to go here until halftime. Nearly lost the basketball, did Dilworth, but she's got it back now. Over to Lockett. Lockett wanting to go to work. Oh, nice crossover in the paint. But good help defense there by Lawson to force her to give it up. And now ICC skip pass to Dilworth. Couldn't handle it. Gets it back now. 5 seconds. Going to have to do something with it. Wild shot put up. Couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound slapped out of bounds. Last touched by Lawson. Lawson's coach over there on the sideline trying to get a travel call, but didn't get the break there. We're still tied at 20, coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Substitution in. Haynes will re-enter here for Lawson State. That's a substitution being brought to you by Max Home. They're hiring here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. Check them out at maxhome.com. Just a dribble off the side of the foot that time for Turner as she went baseline. Turns it back over, and now Lawson with it. Lawson likes to pick up the pace when they've got the opportunity as they feed that one inside, but a beautiful read there by James defensively to take it away. So anything you can do, I can do better on that exchange. James, floater in the paint, off the mark, no. Rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Well, as we mentioned, this is the first game of the year for both teams. See what kind of second half adjustments and which coach can maybe get their team to settle down. You can tell they're pressing a little bit, and not by pressing as the traditional press in basketball, but there's a three-point basket knocked down by Dilworth. Second three-pointer of the night for the Indians. They're pressing by trying to do a little bit too much, maybe rushing through their offensive sets. There's a drive inside, and just an example of it there was trying to get it to the cutter on the backside, just threw it behind her and out of bounds back to the Indians. So Lawson, who has pressed throughout the first quarter, is back in it here, but once they kind of deny the ball coming in, they fall back. So it's more of a jump style trap if they can do it. ICC has adjusted nicely to it as they go into the middle of the floor each time versus going to the sidelines. Now Lockett with the basketball, gets some tough defense up top. Drives inside, extra pass was slapped away, loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of ICC. Well, that's a pass in a couple of weeks ICC will be able to handle. She said both these teams, yes, they've practiced, yes, they've scrimmaged, but when you get in this primetime situation, nerves tend to take over early on here, and I think we've seen a lot of that tonight. Winters with the basketball. Ball fakes, kicks out, three-pointer for the Indians on its way, yes! Back-to-back threes for the Indians now, and James with her first of the night. She's got 5 in ICC with a 6-point lead. That's a big answer, though, on the other end. So I believe that was Haynes with the 3 to answer. Keeps it a 3-point contest, 26-23 here. Winters picks up her dribble. Now drops it off to James. James directing traffic, dribbles back up top to the traditional point guard position. Had it slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians. Bodie will come back into the game. Checking out will be Turner. 4:07 to play here in the first half. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. There's another steal by the Cougars, looking to go coast to coast. Count the layup and the foul. A chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up here. Walker gets the layup. She's got 5, a chance at 6, and a chance to tie the ball game once again here in this one. That foul was on Bodie, who just checked into the contest. So this is Walker. She's 1 of 2 from the line so far. And makes that one 2 of 3 from the charity stripe is Walker. We're tied at 26. Dangerous pass, but Tootie finds it as she brings it into the front court here for the Indians. Lockett dribbles over, drops it off to Winters. Dribbles up top, nearly travels. Lawson's coach wanted it, couldn't get the call. Lockett looking to drive inside. Runner is up, no good. Good help defense to take away an easy layup there, but they also took away that backside cut that they were looking for. So now Lawson with it. Looking to go to work. Kicks it out. 15 seconds on the shot clock now. Drives inside. Wild shot. Put up and count it. That's Walker again with a three-point play. Coming up here, she's got 8. And that foul's going to be on Amos. She will check out. Checking in will be Jones for the Indians. And a chance at a three-point play here and push it back out to 3. It's technically with the three-pointer than the last three-point play. This is a chance at 3 threes in a row here. Free throw on its way. Good. Rattled around and eventually fell. 9 points now for Walker, unofficially in the contest. The lead back to 3. ICC struggled a little bit with the press, but able to throw over the top of it. Winters with the basketball now up top, wanting to go to work one-on-one. Looking to drive inside, spins. That attack lane taken away. Now Lockett with it. Lockett skip pass over, three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars, but then just lost her footing on the floor. Out of bounds, back to the Indians. Speaking of the floor, this, if you're just now tuning in for the first time, you got it renovated over the summer. New look here at the Davis Event Center. We do invite you to come out and see it in person often this season. Visit letsgoicc.com to find that schedule. Winters picks up the dribble, jumper. That one off the mark, no good, and the long rebound reeled in that time by the Cougars. Again, ICC not lining it up from the floor. As there's a three on its way. That one halfway down, no good. Offensive rebound. Ball slapped around to be last touched by the Indians. ICC got away with one there. Looked like a foul could have been called on that rebound. But instead, the referee said play on here. More fans making their way in here to the DEC for this home opener between ICC and Lawson State. The men's game will be coming your way, scheduled right around 7:30. 2 minutes to play here. Spin move in the paint is up, no good. Rebound pulled down that time by the Indians. That's James with the board. So James will trot it into the front court now, drops it off to Ayanna Winters. Winters dribbles over now, gives it up. ICC eventually works it into the corner to Lockett. Lockett back up top. Indians with it now. Winters wanting to go inside on the drive. Lockett eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Lockett with 9 points to lead the way for ICC. That's her second three-pointer. And every time ICC seems to hit one, Lawson answers. That's Haynes, I've got that for her second three. Of course, I mentioned I missed some points in the first quarter as up here running the broadcast, doing the play-by-play, and trying to keep stats. But, of course, these stats, thank goodness, are unofficial at the end of the night. We'll get our official stats from the coaches. Indians in trouble, pick up the dribble. Now Winters with it. 7 seconds. Make it 5 on the shot clock. Winters crossover, spins. Tries to go up and under, forces a shot up, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense, and that's not the first time I've said that tonight for this Lawson squad. They have made every shot difficult for the Indians, and now the 29 points they've got, they've had to earn them all. Now 45 seconds to play here until halftime. ICC needs to get to stop and see if they can get a ball back on the other end. If you're Lawson, though, you want to continue to build on this lead. They're going to go inside with it. Battling, shot is up. Oh, looked like a lot of ball, but got her with the body that time. So that foul's going to be whistled on Jones. And this will send Mahone to the free throw line where she's looking for her first points of the evening. First free throw is good. Kind of a line drive type free throw. Second free throw, that one rattles home and good. Nice job. They've done a good job tonight. They've only missed 2 of their free throw attempts. As ICC with it now, trailing 34-29. Need to protect the basketball here. There's about a second and a half difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Winters dumps it off inside. Jumper, no good. And the Indians continue to struggle from the free throw line, and that's going to be the 5th foul of the quarter on ICC. None have been called on Lawson here in the second quarter. That one's going to be on Jones. It'll be her second foul. She will check out, and Dabbs will check in. That's a big foul. As we mentioned, ICC needed to come away with points, try to keep this thing close going into halftime. I mean, it's close, but keep it closer. First free throw is good, as that is Haynes, who has just had the hot hand here in this second quarter. Unofficially 7 points on the evening. Second free throw, it's good as well. Nothing but the bottom of the net on both of those attempts. She's got 8. So ICC is going to have to hurry here, as this is Winters with it. 6 seconds. Winters drives inside, up and under. Layup is there. Going to throw it the length of the floor, and it's no good. And that's a big basket by Winters, as ICC trails it 36-31 here at the break. We'll take a timeout and come back with the Little Caesars halftime report and more here from Fulton right after this.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
And just to get that phone call like years later, like you think back to, you know, all the times that you had or that I had while I was at ICC, but to actually get that phone call and recognition, it was surreal. Just having that support there is what really drove me. And then, like I said, from junior high all the way up to when I graduated when I graduated high school, it just felt like that was the place for me to be at that time. Just thinking back is like, man, like the experiences I had there with, like I said, like coming out of high school and getting into those programs, it really built me into a better player. You think you get all this praise and stuff in high school. It's like, man, this is when you go to college, it's a whole different ball game. And like I said, you think you're ready, and then you get there, you're like, okay, I'm not really ready. But the coaching staff we had there and the support we had, they got us there and they got me there. So we knew that we had a good team. And like the way we ended that freshman year, like with all the experience we had, it was just like, man, we're not finished yet. That was the feeling. Like there's more in the tank. We got a lot to give. It felt great to get the call and like, hey, you're a JUCO All-American. I'm like, me? And it's just like I said, like earlier, it's like to know that all that work that you put in and like all the people that push you to be a better player and just a better person in general, like all that work pays off, all the sweat that you put in the gym, all the time that you put in, the effort, the times after the gym, it just feels good to like get that recognition. You're like, man, like everything I did to prep for this and the result, like it was all worth it in the end. Nancy Gray, like she pushed me to limits. Her and Coach Porter pushed me to limits I didn't even know I had. Like I said, coming out of Aberdeen, you're like, hey, all right, we're just going to play basketball, but it like opens up another side. You're like, okay, I thought I had a little bit of dogging, but now I really need it. So just getting them to push me, they really had a great impact on my life or my time at ICC. We felt nothing but the best support when we were there, whether it was during the season, after the season, before the season. Like the hospitality, like the love that they gave us, the support they gave us is just I can't even say that you can't compare it to anything. You really can't, because it just felt like home. Even when it came down to that sophomore year and we knew that this was it, it was just like, man, we wish we could be here for 4 years. That's how much we really loved it there. You don't know everything. Being put in those uncomfortable situations kind of guided me to be where I am today. Even if I'm facing a situation right now that I feel kind of uncomfortable, it's kind of like, okay, I've been here before. How did I adjust then? And then how do I adjust now? So it's just kind of applying everything that I've learned over my life, over my time frame, is just applying it to every day. So I just want to take the time to thank like all my family, my friends, my teammates, my coaches, everyone that supported me throughout my time. I know it wasn't easy. The roads weren't easy, but we worked through it. From the early morning practices to the practices after holidays where we're about to pass out. All that time that we spent then, it was well worth it. And where I'm at right now, to be inducted in the Hall of Fame is amazing. It's an amazing recognition. But I would not be here today if it wasn't for, like I said, my coaches, my teammates, my family, and my friends. You guys pushed me to be better. When it came down to practices, you pushed me to get better. Even when we didn't like each other, you pushed me to be better. We go at it. So the teachers that helped us out, make sure we got everything that we needed to be successful, to make sure we got everything we need to graduate. It wasn't just about the sports, because the academics is way more important as well. So basketball is something that we enjoy to do, but the academic side is something that's going to take us even further. So I really appreciate every teacher that I was able to come across during my time at ICC. And as far as, like I said, my teammates, my family, and my coaches, and even the athletic trainers, because I stayed on someone's table getting taped up. I'll say that. But I really appreciate everything you guys did, and like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won a Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from the start of the third quarter here from Fulton. ICC trailing 36-31 here at the half. Take a look at some first half stats as we get set to start the second half here. Let's start with Lawson. Witsy had 2, Mosley with 5, Walker with 8, Golston with 8. Haynes, she had the hot hand. She had 3 threes along with a pair of free throws. She's got 11 points. And then Mahone has 2. For ICC, Lockett leading the way with 9 points. James has 5. Winters with 6. Turner with 2. Dilworth with 3. 2 points for Bodie. And 4 points for Chisholm. So Lawson will have the basketball to start the second half here. They lead by 5. Their largest lead of the night has been 6. Inside out they go. Great ball movement. Jumper from the key on its way and good. That was Walker with her 10th point of the night. That was just beautiful ball movement that time. As now the Indians wanted to push on the other end, didn't have anything. Now Chisholm wants it. She'll drive inside. Her layup too strong, and the rebound to the Cougars. Remind you that the guys' action coming up next here on the ICC Sports Network, a doubleheader here. Encourage you to visit letsgoicc.com to see that schedule when the Indians may be coming near you or when they're back here at the DEC. We would love to have you, as that's going to be a bumping foul there on the Indians. So to go ball to the baseline here for Lawson. Lawson now with their largest lead of the night at 7. We've got a substitution coming in here. And this will be Dilworth checking into the game. That's one thing if you're ICC, if you're on the bench, you better be ready, because Coach Porter will go to the bench early and often throughout the contest, as that one's thrown in bounds but taken away by Turner. Turner thought about running, didn't have the numbers, wisely backs it back out, and will reset the offense through Dilworth. Dilworth over to Winters now. Winter looking to drop it off to Lockett. Lockett swings it around. Dilworth ball fake, will drive inside. Beautiful extra pass. Layup no good, but there's a foul. Not a whole lot of contact there, but just enough to warrant the foul call. So this will send Turner to the free throw line. She's got 2 points. Somebody that the Indians really need to see heat up here in this contest. She got hot in the postseason play and was able to come through and was a big part of the Indians making that run to the national tournament last year. And so she'll have a second free throw coming up here. And can't get that one to fall. Neither one of them. The iron continues to be unkind for the Indians here early on. Three-pointer on its way. That one well off the mark, no good, out of bounds, and it go back to ICC. Well, the Indians, they have got to start taking advantage of these misses going back and forth. Not really sure why the scoreboard switched to 7 there. 38-31 is the score. They're drive inside. Turner had it taken away. Lockett ball fakes. And this Lawson team plays good defense. They don't bite on a lot of the fakes, and they do a great job of forcing you to reset the offense. And they do a great job switching on those screens like you just saw there. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound, and they're going to be called over the back on Turner. Wow. Not a lot of contact there. Turner just went and out-jumped a couple of players for the rebound. The official blew the whistle, and Coach Porter, kind of like everybody else that might be wearing red and blue tonight, wondered where that foul was. But either way, play on here as Lawson has the basketball. And that's what we call an old school makeup call there, as a foul call by the same referee away from the ball. And that one's going to be on Mahone. And that will be her third foul, so she will have to check out, and checking in will be number 15, Story. Story played well, but unfortunately got tagged with 2 quick back-to-back fouls early in the first half, and so she saw limited time there after that second foul. As ICC with it now, swings it around the perimeter. Lawson staying in that tough man-to-man defense. Inside they go to Lockett, turnaround jumpers off the mark, no good. Dabbs with the rebound and the shot. Big basket there as Dabbs gets her first points of the night, makes it a 5-point contest. 38-33 Lawson with the lead. Swinging around, jumper on its way, off the mark, no good. And that rebound to Winters. Winters bringing it up the floor, surveys the defense over to Lockett. Lockett wants to drive baseline, taken away nicely that time. Winters drives inside. It was taken away. Three-pointer, and that's a foul. There was no ball touched that time as the official let them play there. Quick down on the other end. Now that's a foul, and count the basket. Boy, I think that was just a little frustration on the part of Dilworth. After she got mugged here on the other end, the official called it a blocked shot, which it was not. And I'm not saying that as an ICC fan. I would be saying that if it was a Lawson situation as well. And so just a tough break there as wholesale substitutions coming in here for the Indians. Those substitutions being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton. Free throw is off the mark, no good. And that was Winters with the rebound. Lockett, she wants to drive inside, up and under, no, can't get the shot to fall, but she'll go to line to shoot 2 on this end. Lead is 7. That's been the largest of the night for the Cougars. As Lockett coming up, trying to stretch a little bit there. Hopefully maybe just cramping a little bit. Nothing serious, as she does have a brace on that right ankle. So Tootie to the line. She's got 9 now. No. That one rolled halfway down, just would not go through. And the lead stays at 7. Second free throw good. Nice adjustment that time by Lockett. She's got 10 now. She leads the way for ICC. 10 leads it for ICC. 10 leads it for Lawson. Walker has 10 points. 11. Haynes had 11 at halftime. So she leading all scorers in the contest. Near steal by Lockett. Now here comes Lawson on the other end. Kicks it around. Oh, looked like she might have got away with the travel. 6.5 now. 20 seconds on the shot clock as they reset the offense. Looking to drive inside. Shot is up and count the basket. Blocking foul called on the Indians. That's Lockett picking up the foul. So that's going to be the first foul on Tootie. And that was Golston with the basket. A chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. She is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe this evening. Matter of fact, they've shot free throws extremely well tonight, and it continues to fall. They've only missed 3 free throw attempts this evening. Winters lost her dribble, now gives it over to Dilworth, and she stepped out of bounds. Boy, it's raining on the Indians right now as they trail this one 43-34. ICC cannot string together good possessions. They'll have one here, one there, but for the most part, Lawson has controlled this contest, and you got to tip the cap to the defense of the Cougars. It has been tough tonight. Skip pass. Lawson with it, wanting to drive baseline. Extra pass in the corner, and they're going to say it bounced out of bounds, or maybe her foot was out of bounds. Yep, they're going to say her foot was out of bounds where they're positioning the basketball. So now ICC has got to turn turnovers into points here. Yes, there is still a lot of time to play, but Lady Mo has not been on the side of ICC this evening. Lockett with the basketball. Works it over to Winters. Winters calling for a screen, will get it. Tries a little pick and roll underneath. Shot blocked. Great recovery that time by Story. And that's what we say, folks. That defense has been lights out tonight here for Lawson. Quickly moving around the wing. Turn around baseline jumper on his way. That one's going to be blocked by Winters. Got just enough of it to alter the shot that time. And ICC with it. Winters with the basketball. Drops it off to Lockett. Lockett calling for a screen. Nobody really coming to give it to her. Now Dilworth with it on the far side of the floor. Picks up her dribble and a lazy pass taken away there by Lawson. Skip step. Layup is good. And Walker now with 12. And ICC needs a timeout. 11. Largest lead of the night here by Lawson. Full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
Welcome back out of the timeout. ICC trailing at 45-34. Here to Lawson. Lawson has been impressive tonight defensively, and they've caused some turnovers and have been able to turn turnovers into points, something ICC has not been able to do this evening. Winters with it, puts it into the corner. ICC quickly spins it back around. This is James with it now, works it back up top to Winters. Winters wanting to work one-on-one. Has that taken away. James with it now. Inside drive by Turner. Her shot was blocked, but then she takes it away. James goes up and she's fouled. Good job by Turner not giving up on the play after she had her shot blocked, swiped it away. James found it, and then she was able to get the foul as she went back up. And now this is where ICC could really start climbing back into this one. Not shooting the free throws as well as Lawson. They've missed 4 of their attempts. Not taking as many attempts either as Lawson. As that free throw up in and good for James. Her first points of the second half, she's got 6. Waiting the second free throw here from James. And the iron con as that one rolled through. And a substitution coming in is Witzy. ICC in the press. We haven't seen a lot of pressure out of ICC tonight, and really a large part of it is the fact that they really just haven't been shooting the ball well. Quickly down the other end and count the basket. Are you serious? Drew the contact, just threw up a prayer, and it was answered. And that's kind of the tale of the tape tonight, folks, as that one falls for Walker. She's got 14. As that foul on Amos, and that's her second. That's also going to be the 5th foul on the Indians, so Lawson will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way out here. as that free throw is good. 15 points for Walker. She has been impressive tonight. She's also 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Lead continues to grow here. Largest of the night at 12 now, 48-36. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Try to feed it inside, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Story, and that's going to be her third. So she'll pick up her third foul, and that will get Mahone off the bench, that's actually her fourth foul. So Mahone will come in here with 3 fouls herself. Well, that could be a big factor in the game down the stretch with 2 of the centers with a foul, as that free throw is up and it good. First points of the night for Amos. Second free throw, that one good. The Indians not going quietly into the evening here, trailing by 10. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3-pointer on its way, good. My goodness. She can light it up, folks. 4th 3-pointer of the night for Haynes. Need to find her as soon as she gets off the bus. 51-38. Indians with it now in the corner. Not a lot of movement without the basketball. And so Winters having to drive in on her own, and she carried. You just kind of saw a lot of players from ICC looking like they got concrete in their shoes that time, not moving around. Winters kind of tried to make something go on her own. Got the carrying call and a turnover. Gives the ball back to Lawson, their largest lead of the night, 51-38. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Lawson looking to go to work on the baseline. Nothing there. Taken away by the Indians defense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Drive inside. Tons of contact. This time that one won't fall, but it will send Lawson back to the free throw line, as it will be Walker, who is a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe so far this evening. That foul was whistled on James. That'll be her first. She will check out. Lockett will check back in. Also, Bodie will check in for the Indians. Checking out will be Amos. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Matter of fact, they're about 30 minutes away from meeting tonight is the BSU. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. They're located right across the street from the e-learning building here on campus. That first free throw was no good. Second one, however, was. And we've got a substitution coming in here. 15 points for Walker. She had 8 in the whole first half. There's a steal, and she gets the basket. So she had 8 in the first half, 9 here in the third quarter alone. Winters looking to go one-on-one. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Lockett. Indians need a basket in a big way here. Drive inside. Are they going to call it a charge or a block? It looks like it is going to be a blocking call. So that one's going to be whistled on Walker. That'll be her third. So this will be Lockett heading to the line. Chisholm will check back in for ICC. Shields will check out. That free throw good from Lockett. She's got 11. Second free throw, that one good as well. More substitutions coming in here. This time going to get Walker a spell, rightfully so. Man, impressive third quarter for Walker. As we mentioned, she had 8 in the first half, 9 here in the third quarter alone. 3-pointer on its way, good. Witsy right off the bench and scores the 3-pointer there. And so ICC trailing this one 57-40 here. This is Lockett looking to go on the drive up and under. A lot of contact and a foul called. And that will send Lockett to the free throw line. So Lockett, who just made 2, heading back to the line. She's got 12. And that first free throw is good. ICC has only made 1 field goal here in the third quarter. That was Dabbs in the early going of this one. That second free throw rattles home and good. Saw ICC struggle last year in the third quarter. Not for free throws. This one would be way out of hand right now. Lawson with it now, works it to the key. Into the corner, driving baseline. Skip pass. Another 3 on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound, though. Put back, no. Rebound to Lawson once again. Lawson quickly moving around the perimeter. Didn't like what they have. Going to reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 6. Inside drive, a lot of contact. Shot no good. Rebound lost by the Indians, but saved in bounds. And then Lockett just flings it forward. And ICC trying to get out in transition. Runner is good. That's a big basket there for the Indians. As it is only the second field goal of the third quarter here. So now Lawson be a little bit more patient offensively, wanting to work one-on-one. Into the corner they go. Another three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark. Can't blame them for putting them up because they have been red hot, but back-to-back misses from 3. ICC needs to capitalize. Inside they go. Layup too hard. Did not use the backboard that time, and Lawson scraps around the rebound. Lost it. Indians had it, and it's going to be a reach-in foul. Like Bodie may have got poked in the eye and was trying to adjust to contact. The ball hit her in the hip and was able to find it. And so that is going to be a foul that will send Bodie to the free throw line. So Bodie will head back to the line here. These points big time for the Indians. As that one rolls around and falls. Second one good as well. Big makes there for the Indians. Now ICC needs to stop defensively. See if they can get this thing within 10. There's about 9.5 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Lawson just being very patient here, now wanting to go on the drive. Kicks it into the corner. They turn it over. There's the stop ICC was needing. Now can they turn it into points? After ICC trailed by 17, would be huge to get this thing back within 10 before the half. Up the floor they go with it. Winters, challenge, step back, jumper on its way. Off the mark, no good. Now Lawson, if they can get a basket in transition, it'd be big here on the other end. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and that will do it for the third quarter of play. We played 3. ICC trails it 57-46 after a disappointing third quarter that sees ICC only hit 2 shots from the floor, but free throws keeping them in it. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Fourth quarter we go. ICC trailing at 57-46 in the home opener, or the season opener as well, here against a very scrappy, very good, defensively sound Lawson squad that has just been giving ICC fits all night. Matter of fact, ICC only hit 2 field goals from the floor in that third quarter. Free throws, however, keeping them in it. Lockett drives inside. Layup is there. Big start to the fourth there. Lockett now with 16 points in the contest. Lawson with the basketball. Let's see how they play it here. They're going to stay aggressive, or are they going to try to work some of the clock? Three-pointer on its way. That one halfway down, no good. They got red hot from 3 in the third. Now up before they go to Turner. Had it batted away. Turner turns around. Her jumper's good. Well, just like that, ICC in the first minute, less than a minute, if you will, of the fourth quarter, matching their field goal turnout of the third quarter with 2. ICC now trims it down to 7. Turn around the paint, up and under they go. Shot is up and good. Nice move there. Good control by Walker. She picks up her 19th point of the night. Lead to 9 now. ICC has trailed as much as 17 in this one. Had a chance to cut it within 9, but couldn't do so by the end of the third quarter. Looking for that backdoor cut. Lockett goes and gets the basket again. She's feeling it. Lockett with a scream after the basket. She's got 18 points now, and ICC trying to come back in this one. A trail by 11 to start the quarter. 59-52 now is the score. Inside 8.5 to go here in the final frame. Inside drive, and that's going to be a blocking foul whistled on Dilworth. ICC fans kind of want a little bit of a push off there. You hear the Boo Birds breaking out. That is going to be Dilworth's second foul. Mahone will check out, and checking in will be Story for Lawson. You got to know she's got 4 fouls. So if you're ICC, you want to challenge Story to see if you can get her out of the contest. Put it into the corner. Story with it now, and that one sent to the sidelines into the expensive seats. The baseball team was taking up that area earlier, but has now retreated here to the student section below us. So there's the turnover. ICC has done a good job so far here in the fourth quarter, turning turnovers into points. Can they do it this trip down the floor? Lockett with it, drops it off to Turner. Turner squares up now, drops it back to Winters. Winters dribbles up top. Back to Turner, who wants the long 2. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound to Dilworth, and she'll dribble it back out and reset. Winters with it to Lockett. Lockett eyes, tries, can't buy the 3, but another offensive rebound, put back, no, but there's a foul. Boy, I don't know what the coaches said to the girls in the exchange of the third or fourth quarter, but this is an entirely different squad on the floor right now than we've seen in the previous 3 quarters for the Indians. This will be Bodie going to the line. She's got 4 points here in the contest. First free throw, high arching, gets the back of the rim and goes through. 59-53. Waiting the second free throw here, and it does not go. And a strong rebound that time yanked down by the Cougars. So Lawson is going to turn it over here on the other end. So some of the issues that ICC had earlier now coming back and catching up with Lawson. That one a rare turnover by Walker. She has played outstanding tonight. She's got 19 points, and that was a rare miscue there. So ICC trailing by 6. 59-53, coming up on 7:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Indians seeing if they got a rally in them to see if they can come back and win this one in dramatic fashion. Lockett, Turner, Dilworth now with it on the wing. Up top they go, Winters. Ball fakes, puts the jumper up, can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped out. Dilworth with another offensive board. Jumper on its way and good. Lockett, 20 points for the sophomore. And ICC now down by 4. Lawson this time wanting to take their time and set up a good offensive play this trip down the floor. Jumper from the key. It's off the mark, no good. And nothing but white shirts in the paint to get the rebound. 6.5 to go. 59-54. ICC trailing in this one. Winters wanting to go to work. Now looks to the sideline to get the play call from the coaches. She'll dribble over and send the offense through. Trying to look inside, but good defense. As now this will be Dilworth. She'll go inside. She's pushed and count the basket. And one there for Dilworth. You got to love it after watching her battle the last few trips down the floor to get some offensive boards, and that time rewarded for her effort as she'll go to the line now and converts to three-point play the old-fashioned way. That's going to be a nominee for What a Play Wednesday, being presented to you by Renaissance Bank. 1-point contest. No basket, bumping foul before the shot. So ICC, who has trailed by 11 to start the quarter, has trimmed it down to 1 now, 59-58. 5:58 to go here in the contest. Look for that backdoor cut. Layup is good. Big basket there. So that's been the second of the quarter for Lawson. As the first half of this fourth quarter has belonged to ICC. Lockett's going to drive inside. The whistle before the shot, and she's going to come up a little limpy afterwards there. We talked about it. She's got that ankle heavily taped. That's what I'm looking for. And sometimes words just don't find me. I'm not a wordsmith like Pork Chop. As this one inbounds. Spin in the paint. Shot is up. Too hard. Rebound, though, to the Indians. Turner's there. Big work in the paint that time for Turner. She ripped down the offensive board and got the putback, and ICC staying within 1. Inside drive, blocking foul on the Indians. That foul whistled on Dilworth. That'll be her third. Each team with 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. 61-60. Indians down by 1. Not who you want at the free throw line. As that one falls through. 20 points now for Walker. She's been in the line unofficially 6 times tonight, have made 5. And now gets her 21st point of the evening. 63-60 is the score. And a timeout taken by ICC. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout, 63-60. ICC trailing by 3 here. They've trailed by 11 to start the fourth quarter after only making 2 field goals in the third. They've battled back in this one. Do they have enough gas left in the tank to find a way to get this come from behind victory over a very scrappy, very good defensive Lawson State team? Lockett wanting to work off a screen. Now works it over to Turner. Turner, she wants to drive inside, lost her dribble, turnaround jumper, bouncing, no. Had the rebound, did Mahone, but then loses it out of bounds. Right there in front of that ICC student section who has been loud tonight. So Indians will have it on the baseline, a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it into the corner to Dilworth. Eyes, tries, can't buy the 3. Kind of forced that one up that time, and Lawson with the rebound. So now Lawson, if they want to try to rebuild this lead, this is a chance to do it. Weather the storm and see if they can put some more points on the board. This one could come down to conditioning by the end of the night. 4.5 to play here. Mahone turns, and she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be Dilworth. Not a bad foul by Dilworth, as she had to come back and kind of help out there. She gave up some size to Mahone. And that's going to be the 4th foul whistle on ICC. It will be Lawson basketball on the baseline. That being why it was a good foul, because instead of giving up the easy layup, will force them to reset on the baseline. Or that could be the old school Piston fan coming out at me. I don't know. Spin in the paint, shot is up, no good, and the rebound ripped down by ICC. Bodie with the board. Big stop there for the Indians. ICC needs a basket this trip down the floor to keep it within 1 possession. Lockett drives inside. Her shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. Golston didn't like the call, but got her with a little bit of too much of the body there. And she's trying to plead her case to the officials, saying she was getting fed an elbow on the drive that time. So now ICC back to the free throw line. Lockett. First free throw, good. 21 now for Lockett in the contest. These stats being brought to you by Samstown Market and Manatee. As always, unofficial stats here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. That free throw's no good, but ICC finds the rebound. Big board there by James, as that one's going to go baseline, slapped out of bounds, last touched by the Cougars. 4:01 to play here. ICC could tie it with the 2, take the lead with the 3. They have not led in quite a while. Matter of fact, they've trailed as much as 17 in this one. Down by 11 to start the 4th. Winters with it. She wants to drive inside. Good help defense to force her to give it up. And now they're going to right back up top to Winters. She's going to have to heave it as the shot clock was running down. Nearly made it from well beyond NBA range, with the rebound pulled down there by Lawson. Inside drive, shot is up. Back iron, no good. And the rebound to Bodie. Bodie has been big on the boards down the stretch here for the Indians. Indians once again could tie it with a 2, go up with a 3. Turner sets the screen. Winters bumped. Shot is up. Back iron, no good. Now neither team can really buy a basket here down the stretch. Inside they go. Layup is no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no. But there is a foul. 3:07 to go in regulation here. 63-61 is the score. Pair of subs coming in here for ICC. Dilworth will check back in. Amos will check in as well. Lockett coming to the sideline to talk to Coach, and we mentioned she has been in pain. She kind of limped to the sideline as that first free throw is up and good. Mahone with only her 3rd point of the night, and it's a big one. Makes it a 64-61 contest, 3:07 to play. Second free throw, that one no good, and the board to the Indians. That was Turner with the rebound. Lockett, pull-up jumper on its way, no. Rebound to Mahone. Lawson thought about running it. Coach said, no, let's slow it down and work some clock. 64-61. Three-pointer, big if it goes, and it doesn't. That one halfway down. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose. And they're going to call a timeout. Lawson's coach all the way on the floor in front of the referee begging for a timeout. He'll get the full timeout. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here in Fulton. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset out of the timeout. 2:43 to go in the contest. Lawson is up 64-61. And they've got the basketball after hustling it off the loose ball. Indians trail by 11 to start the fourth quarter. Cut it down to 1, but have not been able to get back in this one and take the lead. It's been a while since ICC has led in the contest here. Lawson wanting to go inside. Turnaround jumper, up and under. Shot is up and good. When in doubt, call Walker out. She's got 23 points to lead all scorers in the contest. A big basket there. Pushing it back to 5, then a bad pass. Layup is no good. Big miss there as the Indians dodge a major bullet. Winters with it now. She wants to work inside. Kicks it out. Dilworth with it now. And she just threw it away. Inside 2 minutes. Bad possession there by the Indians. Not enough spacing on the floor to work the offense. Lead is 5. ICC needs a stop and a basket here on the other end. 1:45 and counting. Lawson wanting to work the clock, and then it's taken away. Stolen by James. James wanting to go coast to coast. Her layup is no good. Oh, man. Now Lawson on the other end. Shot blocked. She got it back, though, and the layup good. Good hustle that time. Just the ball landed right back in her hand after blocking the shot. And now ICC has got to force the issue. Time becoming a factor. Lawson stepping up with some big baskets down the stretch. As this is going to be a 3 on its way. Good! James with a huge 3-point basket there. And then Lawson turns it over on the other end. 1:03 to play. Is there some magic left in the Lady Indians? They trail it by 4, 68-64. 1:03 to play in this one. Lockett will check back into the contest. Lawson going to go full court, man-to-man defense to force ICC to work some clock here. Lockett with the basketball. She brings it down the floor. Now inside a minute to play. Indians need to get a good possession. That's the key thing. Lockett goes inside, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Lawson. Good defense by Mahone that time. You're taught, put your hands up in the air. Don't swipe down the ball. That's what she did, and that's how they cause the jump ball. ICC's got a foul. India's not coming out to foul yet. You've got to come out, and, well, they're going to say play through it here. They're going to try to see if they can get a stop here. Now with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Make it 12. Indians go for the steal. Inside they go, and then they commit the foul on the layup. Well, that's a lot of valuable time that ran off the clock there for the Indians after committing the foul. Lawson up by 2 possessions here could really put this one on ice with a pair of made free throws. Well, the Indians, valiant effort coming back, just Lawson making just enough plays down the stretch. As that free throw good. Golston Kind of a little relief as she tried to put some English on it that time to help it go through. Lead is now 5. This would be a big make here with forcing Indians to have to hit 2 quick threes, and she does. So ICC will take a timeout to advance the basketball. They trail this one 70-64. Full timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics. And when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com. Your front row seat for all things ICC.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 70-64. Lawson State surviving the vicious comeback for ICC, but do the Indians have some magic here? They have to hit a quick 3, take a timeout, foul, hope for a miss, and then hit another one here. As Chisholm will get it. She'll fire. 3-pointer on its way. No good. And they're not going to say it was blocked. As one official looked like he said it was blocked, the other one said no. Got the look they were looking for and did not take up a lot of time here, so now ICC will have to foul in a hurry here with 27 seconds left to play. Invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. And we'll also be picking our Samstown Market star of the game. Indians got a foul or go for the steal. The Indians finally do commit the foul. After about 6 seconds runs off the clock. You gotta either go for that steal or foul immediately, as that's some valuable time off the clock there. ICC sending in another sub, as that will be the 5th foul whistled on Dilworth. She'll foul out with 6 points on the evening. And the first free throw, no good. Leaving the door open a little bit there. Don't know the young lady shooting the free throw. Can't see her number. Second free throw is good, however, and a big make in ICC. They will take another timeout here. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. That free throw was Mosley, and that was a big make there. Makes it a 71-64 contest. I'll tell you what, let's hear a quick word from Guaranteed Bank.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 71-64 is the score. 21.8 seconds to go here. ICC trying to dig deep to find a miracle in this final 21 seconds. So now they trail by 3 possessions. Not saying it's impossible, but highly improbable. You got to score in a hurry here. Take what you can get. Lockett does it. Big basket knocked down there by Lockett. She's got 23, and then a timeout taken by Lawson, so they'll advance the ball to midcourt with 17.7 seconds to go. Let's take another timeout. Hear from our good buddies from Mississippi Sports Today.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 101.9.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC trying to see if they can just make some type of miracle happen here in this final 17 seconds. That was a good decision by Lockett not to force the three, but get the high percentage shot because you had to have 3 possessions anyway. And then there's a steal. Winters will go in. Her layup is good. And now it's a 3-point contest. Indians got a foul. Lawson gets it across. The Indians have got a foul. Why are we not fouling here? They're not going to foul, and time is going to run out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Tough break for the Indians as they could not catch up with Lawson to get the foul, and Lawson escapes a miracle rally by the Indians. Final score 71-68. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC falls 71-68 here in their first game of the season. Let's take a look back at some highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars. And, man, what a comeback. ICC trailed by 11 to start the fourth quarter. Trailed by 7 with about 21 seconds left. Hit the 2. Got back within 3. And then with about 11 and a half seconds, ICC just did not foul on the inbounds. Lawson was able to run out the clock and get the escape with the 71-68 victory. Take a look at some scoring tonight. Let's start with Lawson. 5 points from Witsy. It was 6 points for Mosley, 23 for Walker. She had an impressive second half as she only had 8 in the first half. 15 points from Golston, 14 for Haynes, and 2 points for Story, 3 points for Mahoney, one of those being a big-time free throw down the stretch. For ICC, it was Tootie Lockett leading the way for the Indians. She had 23 points, only 9 in the first half. Then it was James with 10, 8 from Winters, 2 for Amos, 6 for Brianna Turner, and 6 for Dilworth, and 5 for Bodie, 4 for Chisholm, and then 2 points for Dabbs. That rounds out your scoring there for the Indians. Our Samstown Market star of the game, Tootie Lockett, nearly brought the Indians back miraculously there in the final 30 seconds less of the game, but ICC falls by the final score of 71-68. Well, that's going to do it here for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Come back in about 7 minutes, and we'll have the guys' game coming your way here on the ICC Sports Network.
That's what you do, but I just don't know which way to turn. I'm about to dance in my